Guys, what is up? That was pretty fucking scary, right? Did anyone fall back into their seats or jump at any point? Yeah, you did. Did anyone scream? Did anyone soil themselves? Sorry, I don't mean to point at you. I didn't mean to be accusatory. It was a question for everybody. Guys, my name is Kevin Ploey. I'm so happy to be here with all of you guys for a special screening that you just witnessed of House on Eden, and with a couple of very special creators behind it. So, without further ado, please welcome, I'm going to call first, he is the producer, the star, and the editor, Jason Christopher Mayer. And she is the producer and star, Celina Myers. And guys, I have to tell you, in true horror fashion, we have suffered a casualty tonight. One has gone down. Do you guys want to share the message?
I'll take it away. As you know, Christina came in and said hello to everyone. We actually left this morning from our homes. Chris did indulge in airline food. Where she didn't die on the screen, she's kind of dead now. We spent the entire film in the bathroom. We had hair back, pants down. She had to go. But the truth is, we have done a bunch of these showings. If you were here just for Chris, you can go if you want. We have done a bunch of these showings. I do know all her answers, so even if you say, hey, this is for Chris, I have all the answers that she would say.
I'll record it so then we can send it to her.
Yeah. It was just her text her.
Amazing sort of anti-symmetrical irony that the one person who survived did not survive this screening, and the two that are dead, we can talk, spoilers, are still here with us. Guys, congrats on this movie. I really enjoyed it. Unlike you, sir, I did soil myself. I was on edge. I got chills. I gave me more anxiety than I already have, which is a hell of an accomplishment. So thank you guys. It's a special film. It's scary as fuck. It's good as fuck. You might call it spooky as fuck.
It's a spooky AF.
It's nostalgic vibes, I think.
Nostalgia vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shout out to the 77-minute runtime. I mean, as much as I love.
Excuse you, 78.
70.
I
Shout
know.
out to the 70.
Okay, I know every frame.
77
Right on.
45 seconds. As much as I love The Brutalist and its 8-hour runtime, this is my sweet spot. So Chris, sorry, I was just going by my script. Celina, let's start with you. I know that this project was really born out of yours and Chris's collaborations as creators, and also your mutual love of horror, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, Chris and I have been friends for about 5 years now, which is really crazy and exciting. But she kind of went through this period where she's like, we should make a movie. And we're like, we should, because we've done all these ghost hunts. We're like, how fun would it be if we could do a ghost hunt and actually have this stuff happen? That would be so cool if it would literally actually happen. So I know one night she had just sent Jay 1,000 voice messages.
Too many.
Yeah, a little manic. But she said, she's like, I don't want to create the wheel. She's like, I want to do a nod to every horror movie that she loves, that we both love. And, she came up with some really fantastic ideas. We flew to Texas, came up with more ideas. But she was like, we're going to do this. And what was really interesting was the fact that she was like, I just want to do this with my friends. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where it's going to live. But, let's just do the thing. And we did it.
Yeah, I know that I said it when we first came in the intro, but it's today is literally we started filming the movie last year today. And that's like when we went in to go make the movie, it was like, hey, we have, because Celina and Chris are super busy. I'm just there.
No, you're busy too.
But
you're Chris's editor. You're literally so busy.
But when our whole thing was what can we make in 8 days, 7 days? So that's what we did. We filmed the movie in 7 days. I cut the movie within those 7 days. I would wake up every morning at Celina's kitchen table.
Yeah.
And just hey guys, I got the scenes cut from yesterday that we would watch and see if there was anything we wanted to go back in to go fix. But they're pros, so I think there was 3 takes for each thing.
Yeah, the fights were hilarious.
Oh God.
Yeah, because that house was not in the country. It was on the busiest street in a little town called Tillsonburg. It was a bed and breakfast, which was really interesting. And there was a man on the porch across the street. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and we just kept screaming at each other, and he just kept getting closer down the stairs.
He was just smoking a cigarette, drinking a beer, and he's like, "What? Who's pregnant?"
Soaking in all the drama.
Yep.
Jay, this was kind of a promotion for you. You worked your way onto screen.
What the hell are you trying to say?
You're usually the man behind the scenes, correct?
Yeah, I am. I mean, Chris, she's literally, I made a song saying that she's the best boss ever, and like, that's not a lie. But yeah, I mean, so she would always like incorporate me to like come into her videos, the YouTube videos. And then when she was like, "Hey, we're gonna make a movie," I was like, "Cool." She's like, "You gotta be in it." And I was like, "No." I stay far
He
behind.
said
I
that
am
was
not
one
an
thing.
actor.
Kill me as soon as you can.
Yeah, kill me as soon as you can, and an hour and 2 minutes later, I'm killed off. I'm like,
A good run. Celina, what was the toughest part of that sort of transition from short form content to feature length narrative?
Well, it's really interesting because I always started in the writing world. I write novels, which is what I love. And then, we did comedy, but I've always been Celina's Spooky Boo because I just love spooky stuff. I write spooky stuff. And it was really interesting because it's something I've always wanted to do. I have a checklist of things in my life that I'm like, I'm gonna do them. And it felt smooth because we didn't shoot it like a movie. I've had a couple scenes in some like movies, and that is crazy how long it takes. Because for social media, you're like 15 seconds and you're done. So this was fun to film found footage because we just do it like 3 times. We're like, we're good, moving on.
underwater.
Yeah, I'm on
Just
the
waiting.
toilet,
Wow.
silent, going to everyone. I'm like, is she dead?
Because we had to wait for the water to settle, so
Yeah.
that when she popped up, so yeah, it was scary. But she's,
Yep.
now she's sick, but she survived.
She got lungs.
Let's talk influences. I couldn't help but think of one of my all-time favorite horror jams, The Blair Witch Project.
It's amazing.
I saw that opening night in '99. It scared the shit out of me. I'm still afraid to go camping thanks to that movie. And you guys did not help with this one, by the way. I'm definitely not going camping anytime soon. But was that a major inspiration? And what were some others for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, that Chris loves that movie. I remember, aside from the manic voice messages that she was sending for like the ideas, the New Beverly out here, if you've never been, totally go. They did a midnight screening of the Blair Witch Project, and I actually like wound up texting her and just be like the Blair Witch Project, like we made a ghost movie. We literally, cause like we go ghost hunting and literally make a 2-hour long video at least once a month. So I'm just like, well, what if?
No, there was nods to a lot of them. There's a Blair Witch,
Yeah.
there's Paranormal Activity, The
Midsommar.
Witch, Hereditary. There was just, like, again, she's like, I don't want to make the wheel. She's like, I want to make a nod to every movie that I love and just feel that vibe, get that nostalgic feeling going on.
I heard that you've gotten some support from one of the creators of Blair Witch. Is this true? Can you talk on that?
Are we allowed to talk about that? Mark?
Someone said they liked it. Yay!
What? He gave thumbs up, so apparently.
We're all friends here.
You want to say it?
Whoa, what? No, you say Don't make me nervous like that. Like, what do you
With
know that I don't
Sanchez?
know?
Yeah. So apparently, Eduardo Sanchez
There we go.
has given praise to this movie, and I don't know what I'm allowed to say. So I'm literally looking at our team over there. Like, am I gonna get fired?
We got
No,
thumbs
be
up
like,
from a
"Thank you."
legend.
Are they
There we
like,
go.
we're not sending that advance pay now? No. Eduardo Sanchez, from the director of the original Blair Witch Project, he gave praise to the movie. We all lost our shit when we heard that.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Pardon my French. And apparently we're supposed to like maybe potentially, he's giving drugs, maybe potentially doing like a little thing with him in promotion for House on Even with Blair Witch Project. I don't know if I sold that to that. Was that okay?
You're good. You're
I'm in
good.
trouble
Moving
right
on.
now.
It was a 9 out of 10. You guys obviously have all worked in the paranormal world, especially you, Celina. I mean, from all your experiences, this is a little bit beyond the scope of just this movie, but give us your all-time creepiest experience.
Ooh. I have a lot of them. The creepiest thing I've probably been to was an exorcism.
Just casual.
Just dive right in. I was 21. I was working as a home reader, which is it's just a term that I coined because I go into places and I feel and see things. And a pastor had called me in on a situation with these two sisters, and it wasn't like the movies. But when I tell you some of those things were right, like smells and temperature and personality change was really extreme. But I think the exorcism, I don't really think you can top that.
Jay, you ever seen some creepy shit?
Can you compare?
Not to that, but remember when we were in, what was that, Virginia? We were at that penitentiary?
The penitentiary
in the
was-
basement?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Have you guys seen The Sixth Sense when baby Haley Joe Osment is blowing out the smoke because there's a ghost around? So I was filming Celina and Chris, and it was, Virginia,
Oh, it was
August,
like 100 degrees.
like 100 degrees in this basement. Suddenly I start breathing, and you see it on film.
Mm-hmm.
I start breathing, and you see my air, like you see my breath, like the air, the breath, and I'm just like, guys, and Chris is just like, what? I'm just like, have you not see this? And then she's like, holy shit. And like, it just felt like there was someone behind me, and like, I grew up.
I've never seen Jay scared, except for that moment.
Totally.
Yeah,
And
he
like,
ran.
I grew up, like my mom's Wiccan and shit. Like I grew up with this type of stuff, spiritual and all that stuff. This was the first time I ever felt like, what the fuck is behind me? And when we stood up, we were moving the cameras, but if you go frame by frame, someone pulls your hair.
Yeah,
like just
you
someone
can
as
see
in
it.
the air pulls her hair. So that was scarier shit.
That was cool.
That is scary. Did anything creepy happen on this set?
I was in this front bedroom and someone knocked on the door and I actually went and opened it and I thought it was one of you guys, but it wasn't. And then while filming the Alice box scene, you hear someone upstairs.
No, it
Everyone
wasn't the
was
Xbox thing.
upstairs.
It was the one where we're talking about the next day, and we're like,
Was that it?
and Chris says like, something's open cells when you figure out there's a creek.
It's above.
Yeah, there's a creek that happens right when you say after you say a line, you look up. There was an actual creek, and we were all in the room. And that was the most genuine thing
Yeah.
that happened. In
But
that scene.
that's the House of Seven Gables in Tilsonburg, and it's been not investigated yet, which is crazy. We should do that, but presumed haunted. They've seen a little girl in there, so.
I was going to ask if you purposely sought out a house that might have some activity.
I knew about the house because a friend owns a bed and breakfast there, and they said you need to go here. So when we were trying to find a place, we were having a really hard time finding a place. I was actually to the point where I was approaching abandoned house owners and was like, "Can I buy this? Can I destroy it?" So we went there, and I was like, I went in for a tour, and it was perfect. And I was like, yeah, it just got weird vibes.
It was
So
a solid pick. I remember the day that you sent that video, and that was just like,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
And Chris was even just like, this is literally what I pictured.
Yeah, which was weird.
So,
She
which is very
manifested it.
weird, yeah. And which is also really weird, when we just did a ghost hunt the other week, the house that we were ghost hunting in literally was like the same exact layout of this.
Yeah,
was so
it was.
bizarre. I
It was
like,
the
what
same.
hell's going on here?
Wow. Did you guys want to take a couple audience questions?
Yes,
Are we
of
okay with
course.
that? You guys okay with that?
How much time do we have left? Okay.
All right, we'll take a few.
All right. We'll take a couple. We're right here in the middle.
Congratulations. One of my favorite shots in the film is the wide shot with like the light bulbs and the beer. Can you just talk about like how you guys did that shot, just like the setup and the effects of it?
Yeah, Adam's not even here.
Adam's not here to talk about that one, but
Adam was the mastermind behind that because cat balls, obviously you touch them and they move, and we needed to do this because we wanted to do as many practical effects as possible, just to give it that really like authentic feel.
just bouncing off of, if you guys are like guys and gals are into like visual effects and practical effects and all that stuff, there's literally 24 visual effects in this entire movie, and 99% of those are just removing lights when they're talking on the front porch.
Okay.
So everything is just going off of what you're saying. And those cat balls, yes, just all practical effects.
So Adam had fishing wire and nobody was allowed in the room. He's like, "Don't you come in here!" And he taped them to the balls and he had them on the ground with like special numbered tapes, and he would just pull it so lightly, and then the only effect there was cutting them at the end. But it was literally Adam, that everybody was in the room, which was really interesting. I was behind the couch to get the music box to go, but Adam was like sweating to like perfect getting these to move and not to move them too much. But yeah, he's like, "Don't you
I had
dare!"
to like go in there with camera stuff. I'm just like, it's like
Jay,
because I can be very clumsy.
yeah. Thank you for your question.
Yes, right here.
Yeah.
Love the film. I'm wondering, like,
script-wise, what was written before you guys started filming and what was perhaps improvised on set?
I mean, the whole movie was improvised essentially.
Chris had created a beat sheet, so we had an idea for every scene where we wanted to start and where we wanted to end, just so it would have flow. I think that the story ended a little bit different in the end than even what we kind of had the idea for the beginning. But Chris and I bounced really well off of each other, so we just kind of went with it, which was interesting. But if we didn't watch it back and it didn't hit it, then we just keep doing it until it fit. But that was kind of really interesting because I was like, I don't know if I can learn a whole script in like this long, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Especially the fight.
Oh god.
Because we said, we prepped for a month, we're like, we're gonna let loose, we're gonna be mean to each other. Like if we have any unresented, like we're gonna let them out. And then we weren't even that bad. I know it probably seemed angry, but like even after we're like, you good? She's like, you good? I'm like, I don't know, kind of hurt, like a little bit, but like, am I fucking useless? She's like, you're not useless. I'm like, I don't know if I believe you. Thanks.
Yeah, that was weird to like, cause I was sitting on the step inside the house and just had the cameras going. I was just listening to like make sure everything was great wise. And yeah, even I was just inside like, what the? Jesus. Because they were talk like that. So
she's like, am I a tyrant? I'm like,
yeah, the tyrant one.
Great question. I was going to ask that question. I threw a few questions to you guys, but I was going to compliment you guys because the dialogue does feel so supernatural, very natural.
Ding.
Yes. We'll get back. We'll get up top if you guys have any in a second. I don't mean to limit only to the front of the house, but right here in the front row.
Okay, so what was each of your guys' favorite scene in the movie?
Okay, what was
Each of
our
your
favorite
scene
scene
in the movie?
What's yours, Jay? Ooh, I liked fighting. I like drama. No, it was scary, but like I like the drama.
Give me the tea, girl.
I like the drama. That was fun for me. I like that. And I like driving around my parents. That's my mom's wheelchair van.
Well, so in conjunction to that, the shitting shack scene, like that gets me. Like being an editor and watching this footage from in and out and seeing this movie way too many times at this point, I still laugh every time that like it goes over.
For real though, is it not normal that who here has a thunder bucket at home? Not a one. Never mind. Erase that from your brains.
Next question.
Thunder bucket. So, follow-up question. What is a thunder bucket?
Okay, so that's a 5-gallon bullet with the toilet seat. You have 4 bags in there, roll of toilet paper, and you can throw it on the side of the road. Okay, it's simple. And you execute it. Okay, you up
all the way to the top.
Yeah, all the way to moving on.
Intervene.
For some reason, the box office tanked.
One more time.
Home Depot bucket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, okay.
You take spooky dookies too.
She was just adding to the dialogue up there. She had no question.
Our team right now is just like, what the hell is going on?
Spooky dookie, buy the merch. I'm gonna put it up.
We're going straight down the middle. I see you up there. Yes, you.
Blondie.
How did shooting the movie kind of affect the relationship or the dynamic between the three of you? Did it get stronger? Was it challenging? Were there times where you guys were actually mad at each other? Or do you feel like you came out of it stronger than when you went into it?
Oh, I fought once. I cried once. But it was no one's fault. It was my own fault. Okay, when you spend a lot of... here's the thing. We have a really strong bond, all 3 of us. But like when you're around someone for a really long time, sometimes you have to take a break. There's some vibes, but we always come back stronger than ever.
That's I mean, I get what that was like my mother. You know what I mean? Love her, but it's like, get away from me.
Overall, it was good. We were excited for the finished product.
No, totally. Yeah, I mean, there's I mean, especially when you're making a movie within 7 days and like need to deliver that movie by October 1st for fan screenings. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna jump down each other's necks at some point and stuff like that, but it's just it happens, you know. But I mean, we're all here. I mean, cross questions, but but like it's tough. It's tough to do that and to make a movie during that, you know, all that. It's just tough. So it happens.
I think we can take a couple more. We're gonna keep it up top. Yes, sir.
Hey, so this is my first time ever, like first impression of you guys ever. And I just want to know.
Sorry.
It was a great first impression. How many times did you guys break character and just start laughing just on that set? But you've been going back and forth because you specifically, you had me in tears the entire time.
Okay, good. Thank you. So when I sat down with the camera, we had to cut it because I kept going, Oh my god.
Oh.
Was that it? It was, oh my god.
No, that's great. No, you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on? But I kept saying it, I couldn't say it normal. So I sit down and be like, what the fuck is going on? And they kept laughing.
That one, but there was oh god, I just had a brain fart. That one, I'll just roll with that one because I can't remember what the other one.
What there's the Twizzler bath bomb, that was hilarious. The bath water was a
Bath
Twizzler
water was
bath
good.
bomb, so we laughed about that.
I had a major brain fart right now. I can't remember what it was because that one was great though.
That was
was
funny.
Going on.
Yeah. You're going hard up there,
Oh,
yes.
in the corner.
Hi, congratulations on the show, by the way.
Thank you.
Not related to your guys' own personal videos, but do you guys plan on having any future projects like this, or anything you might be able to talk about?
Well, one cool fact is Jay is about to make his own movie.
Okay, Jay.
And one other
Sans
cool,
all of us.
one other cool fact is that this one has a book coming out.
Yeah.
Harper Collins, like hello.
No, it's I think we all, like Chris and I have definitely talked about like AIDS, like kind of, do you remember like the haunted house, like slapstick, hilarious horror? We've talked about something like that because I think it would work really well for us. And then outside of that, like I feel like we're always working on stuff. One of my books might be something, we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Too early.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
House on
Thank
Eden
you.
2.
We're dead. That would just be,
Hey,
it doesn't work.
that doesn't mean there still can't be a sequel.
A prequel.
A prequel.
There's always room for a
There
prequel.
we go.
I'm still trying to
Yeah.
think of what that funny part was.
Yeah. Yeah.
James is dead.
It's gonna piss
Move
me
on.
off. I'm gonna get home and be like, that's what it was.
Before we go, I do want to ask about the ending because and I was reading. Chris was talking about the fact that like she likes movies that are open-ended. That you go home and you want to theorize over. And I'm sure there's going to be message boards about the ending of this one. Do you guys have like your own reads on what it all meant, who they all were, who were those
yeah.
guys?
There definitely is going to be some stuff that you're going to have to dig on the internet to find that Chris has written up that's going to be in there. It's not out yet, but you'll find it. It's really interesting. I think Chris put a lot of time into the lore and where stuff came from. And I think that like once people leave, and like you said, that's what Chris wanted, was for you to just like go home and be like, what the fuck was that? And like, I liked it. That's weird. And what did this mean? So yeah.
There's a lot of, like, I'm not saying this to, July 25th, go see the movie again. But there are a shit ton of Easter eggs. Like,
You miss it. Like we even had to
like-
watch a couple times. We're like,
yeah, like literally when we did the screening like the other week, and I was like, oh yeah, there is something over there for so yeah.
I mean, I just want to know, like, did Celina chew her arm off? Did somebody else chew her arm off? We'll never know, will we? We'll never
What do
see.
you think?
we'll see. That arm's in my garage.
That arm's sick. Creature Kid, he did all the special effects for that stuff, and it's all practical. And I remember when we got
great
that
shot.
arm, and it was just like,
I have my tattoos.
yeah,
It was cool.
our tattoos, our nails, everything.
It was
like,
a little fatter than my arm though. Bigger.
Celina J,
Smelled
thank you.
kind of weird.
Oh,
Yes.
I remember the funny part.
You got it. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
But I was just about to
I
wrap.
knew it was gonna happen.
Right in the nick of time.
When Chris and Celina, when you guys are doing the dance, well, no. So there's actually two parts. When the van, when right before the dance happens, and you hear Chris say like, "Hey, like come over here." So that scene, the part when the van ramp was supposed to go down, it literally didn't go down.
That was
She was
real.
like, "Oh, let me try that again." Like that was genuinely you. But then there's another part that oh my god, it's so funny. So Celina's going off talking in the van, and I'm just like, "Hey, you're not recording."
That's all there too.
That's like she wasn't recording, and her reaction was like, "Oh fuck!"
It's
Like
real.
that was just it was her, genuinely just
That's
her.
perpetually
the
me,
funniest
though.
shit. Sorry, so I just remembered. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, you like I said, right in the nick of time. Jane, Celina, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yes.
Please, House on Eden is in theaters exclusively on July 25th, so please tell your friends, socialize the shit out of it, tell everybody.
And Chris wants you all to know she loves you so much, and thank you for coming out. She's really sad she's not here.
Get better, Chris.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
You guys.